My name is Ellie Abrams and I am the chairwoman of the Meeting House Association for the Ringwood Meeting House. The Ringwood Meeting House was originally built in 1727 by the Ringwood community, mainly the Presbyterian community. Some people might ask, why visit the Ringwood Meeting House? And I think that's quite easy to answer from my point of view, is because it is a magnificent building. It is one of the original meeting houses within the United Kingdom, and it has an awful lot of interesting things to offer. It's not only a place of interest, but it is a nice place to meet. Ringwood has quite a large elderly population, and we are a very easy place for them to come to for a cup of tea, for a cup of coffee, for a place to meet their friends. We'd like to encourage a lot of younger people in, because obviously we want the history of Ringwood to be known, we want the history of the meeting house to be known, and without the young of Ringwood we couldn't be able to do that. So I think one of the other beauties of us at the Meeting House is, whilst we support other local charities and other associations, we can be that neutral place for people to come and meet, regardless of what their beliefs are, regardless of what their opinions are. The Ringwood Meeting House is one of two only original meeting house left within the United Kingdom, and we're quite unique because we are a Grade 2 listed building with a star, and that's very important. And that's because our meeting house is the only one that has the original box pews in place, as well as our beautiful balcony that we have here. No other meeting house has that. We also have our organ, which is a pipe organ. It's not the original, but it is a replica. It was replaced in 1930s. We have organ recitals so that our organ does actually continue to work. In 2011, we were very lucky to be successful in being granted a lottery fund as well as a heritage fund for us to be able to restore the meeting house back to its state today. We've tried to keep it as original as possible, and we've even gone back to the original paintwork. As you look round the meeting house, you'll see that we have the original pulpit, and also our pillars are the original pillars, which, whilst they look as if they are made of some sort of stone, they are not. They are actually made of tree trunks. And if you look very closely at them, you can actually see the markings on them. We also put on lots of events, not only for us to be able to raise money to keep the meeting house funded, but also so that we can actually raise funds for various charities within the local community. We do a lot of exhibitions. At the moment, we try to do at least one every quarter around the history of Ringwood, and the others are usually linked to some form of historic event within the Ringwood or the New Forest area. We are officially called the Ringwood Meeting House and History Centre, so part of our funding is that we do have to provide the history of Ringwood. Without our archivist, I don't think we would be where we are today, and there's still a lot to do. So if people are trying to search for their family, this could be a very good starting point for them. We do have a stage we can put up for various things. We do put on various shows. The meeting house does lend itself to the old time musical, and there's nothing that we wouldn't like to talk about, to be honest, to see if we could do it. Certainly to support any local charity or local association or school, etc. We have a lot of choirs because the acoustics of the meeting house are actually superb, but I am told the acoustics here are pitch perfect. To actually hear somebody sing a cappella is really something very special. Without all of our volunteers and trustees at the meeting house, we would not be able to continue doing what we're doing. So we're always looking for new volunteers to come and help in the coffee shop, either to come and help with the archives or the exhibitions or with events. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without our volunteers and without our historians.